These are my lyrics to All Around the World that I wrote to the wonderful composition of my husband, P. Smith Jr. So this right here is a moment for us to go through some of the lyrics and figure out what the heck was I talking about, okay? This is a behind the lyric. I'm Joe from the Blacklovesmiths. Let's get it.
Let's go deep inside where the secrets clothe the shame. What about what's real? What about sincere? What about us all being vain?
So the song begins in a semi-hook that never returns to you, okay? It's said one time all the way through, and then the actual chorus that you do hear again begins. That semi-hook is really important because it's the setup. It's an invitation to go deep inside yourself to where your secrets are, where you put all of the things that make you shamed of yourself. I want to go to that place. And in that place, I have some questions for you. What about what's real? What about sincere? What about us all being vain? We all have something that we're trying to get the world to see. We all have some validation that we're seeking from the world, whether or not we go about it in the same ways or not. Some of us just achieve and hope, and others actually go out and seek it. But whatever it is, we're all vain, and all around the world, we search for fame. Everybody wants to be successful, and successful is its own way of being famous. So I'm really looking for things that are going to tie us together as people as opposed to divide us, because one of the things about making music for God is dealing with religion. And when you deal with religion, you deal with the divisiveness that happens in religion. But I'm here with my husband to really bring that to a close. I want to bring our love for God as a universal language and make it easier for us to understand each other by that. What about our dreams and about those things that make us all feel insane? There's so many things that bother us all. Lack of money, lack of resources, lack of respect, right? All of those things connect us. So I really just wanted to ask us some personal questions from a core place, from a vulnerable place, from a true place, and get us all talking. So that's the reason for that semi-hook, all right? And it kind of continues on into the regular.
All around the world, we're all the same. What about those things and about what seems like the impossible dream?
One of the most impactful songs I've ever heard in my life was sung by Luther Vandross. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. That song, I'm about to cry just thinking about it. To bear the unbearable sorrow. Yo, why am I about to cry? It does it to me every time. I love that song so much. And, oh God, I just wanted to make sure that my song that I wrote touched that space from the place that that space touched me. So that is an ode to the great Luther Vandross, who I believe captured what it's like to fight against all odds for something that is not popular. And that's exactly what it means to be an artist in the inspirational spiritual space today. All right, keep going.
Deep inside is your weakest bone, and the reason why you can't be humble.
Now there's two things. When I originally wrote it, it was humble. When I sing it, sometimes I say humbled, right? Either way, it works for me. What I want people to understand is that pride goeth before a fall, right? And it's deep inside. That's your weak spot. The part that you can't humble yourself about, the part that won't let you admit that you don't feel as good as you look, that you don't really have what you say you think you, or what you believe you should. Like, that is your weak spot. That is the vulnerability spot. And that's the reason why you don't humble yourself, because that's the truth. The truth is you don't have the money to spend that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have what you want, and you can't even let them see it. You can't even let people know it. And that's where we're at in this song. We're at that deep inside place where those secrets hold the shame. But we want you to know that that part of you that you're so afraid to let people know about, the part that got the abortion, the part that used to be an addict, the part that had too much sex with too many people unprotected, the part that still goes to church but drinks on the weekends, the part that lies to your children, the part that steals, the part that breaks the commandments of the Lord. Those are the things that you don't want us to know about, but we all have our things that we battle. We all have those things that we fight, and we can't get any better. We can't get any stronger unless we identify them. So deep inside is your weakest bone. And that's the reason why you can't be humble. But if you get to it, if you bring it out, if you speak from that vulnerability, then your weakest bone will become your strongest weapon. So that's the reason for that lyric.
I've tried to hide disgusting things in my life. Don't you judge me, cause ain't nobody saints up in here.
The whole first verse is sick. On purpose, if I do say so myself. Okay? What I wanted to make sure I did in this song, and I do often in most of the songs of this album, is I want to be identified, right? So I want to make sure that you know that it's me too, right? So I've tried to hide disgusting things in my life. I've done it, right? Because ain't nobody saints in here.
Lies reflect fear. Believe will be exposed if we don't reach the status.
The original lyric was, believe will be exposed if we don't reach the status quo. There's no need for us to judge each other, because the truth is we're perfected under God. I live by Genesis 17:1. Walk before me and be ye perfect. All right, if you walk in front of God in honesty and in integrity and in openness, Psalms 26:1, judge me, O Lord, for I stand in my integrity, right? If you are the type of person who is who you are in front of the Lord, then the Lord will use you in amazing ways. He will make a story and a testimony out of you. And so that's what that lyric is about. Lies, if I lie to you, that reflects fear. And I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anybody, right? Because I have God. So I'm going to tell the truth, right? I'm going to tell the truth, and God's going to be there with me.
What if we just don't subscribe, recognize fear as a reason to be braver? Would it be that we'll be greater for it later up in here?
A shout out to DMX. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. I grew up on DMX, love him to pieces. And so that's a juxtaposition that people don't think that people who love God could love, people who rap from such a place. But if you know what I know about God, then you know that DMX was anointed. Talk about that another day.
Let's be more clear. So reason you're still here to sweep your shoulders. We could go all across the border.
So there's a reason you're still here to sweep your shoulders. This is one of the parts where I think is really important, that after we identify what makes us human, what makes us imperfect, why we need God so badly, you have to dust your shoulder off, because you survived, because you're still here, and there's a reason for it. And that reason is the testimony and to testify to the glory of the Lord. Lyrics to this song are dope. Let me know if you want me to break down any more of them. I appreciate you spending the time with me, but that's the hook and the first verse. Oh, real quick, the Blacklovesmiths is looking for people to become lovesmiths. That means to support our journey as we release new releases. So if you are interested, please DM your email address or follow the link in the bio, and we'll definitely keep in touch because we'll need your help. All right. My name is Jo. I'm a singer-songwriter for the Blacklovesmiths, and this was Behind the Lyrics. Love y'all.